In the dense, emerald heart of the African jungle lived Koko, a magnificent silverback gorilla. His days were a quiet rhythm of foraging for leaves and fruit, a solitary but peaceful existence. His gentle eyes held a deep wisdom, and his immense strength was tempered by a calm spirit. He was the silent king of his small domain. One afternoon, a strange, piercing sound cut through the jungle's symphony. It was a sound of pure distress. Following the desperate yelps, Koko discovered a tiny creature huddled beneath a giant fern. It was a small yellow puppy, shivering with fear and cold, its fur matted with dirt. He was a world away from home, having tumbled unnoticed from a speeding tourist jeep just hours before. The jungle, a place of wonder for some, was a terrifying maze for the lost pup. Koko approached cautiously, his massive form casting a long shadow. The puppy, who Koko would come to call Sunny, flinched, expecting the worst. But instead of a threat, he saw only curiosity in the gorilla's soft brown eyes. Koko gently nudged the puppy with a massive finger, a touch as soft as a whisper. In that moment, an unspoken promise was made. Sunny, sensing protection, crept forward and licked the finger. Their friendship blossomed under the jungle canopy. Koko would find the sweetest berries for Sunny, and the little pup would chase butterflies, his joyful barks echoing through the trees. Koko taught him which streams were safe to drink from, and sheltered him from the torrential tropical rains under his broad, leafy nests. The sight of the giant gorilla and the tiny puppy playing together became a quiet wonder of the forest. But the jungle holds its own dangers. A formidable lion, with a mane like a dark storm cloud and eyes like burning embers, ruled these lands. He was a hunter of great skill and no mercy. One evening, the scent of an easy meal drew him to Koko's clearing. He saw Sunny, a small, defenseless morsel, playing near the sleeping gorilla. The lion slunk lower, muscles coiling, preparing to strike. A low growl, a rumble that shook the very ground, woke Koko. He saw the lion, crouched and ready, its gaze locked on Sunny. A primal fury surged through Koko, a protective instinct more powerful than any fear. He rose to his full, towering height, letting out a deafening roar that ripped through the twilight. He beat his chest, a thunderous drumbeat of defiance. The lion, though momentarily surprised, was not easily deterred. It lunged, but Koko was ready. He moved with a speed that defied his size, meeting the lion's charge not with teeth and claws, but with the raw power of a defender. He grabbed a heavy fallen branch and swung it with incredible force, forcing the lion to backpedal. The two titans clashed, a whirlwind of fur and fury. Koko fought with a desperate intelligence, using his environment, his strength, his sheer will to shield the terrified puppy cowering behind him. Finally, battered and bewildered by the gorilla's unyielding defense, the lion saw it was a battle he could not win, not against such fierce love. With a final, frustrated snarl, the predator retreated into the shadows. Koko, breathing heavily, turned to Sunny. The little puppy ran to the gorilla and huddled against him. From that day on, their bond, forged in the face of danger, was unbreakable. They lived out their days together, an unlikely family, and a testament that true courage is measured by the size of one's heart.